Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Period Cube, Shackles of Amadeus. Today we are beginning Radius's route because, well, I was gonna do Demento's route, but, okay, I recorded 4 entire episodes trying to get on his route, but it turns out that Demento shares a route with Astrum, and I had recorded 4 episodes, which is over 2 hours worth of reading, and Demento still hadn't shown up, so I was getting kind of upset and really annoyed that he wasn't showing up at all. So Rob was nice enough to let me go ahead and read Radius for now, because I've just had it for a while, and I will get to Demento after Radius, but I just need a break from reading Astrum without seeing Demento pop up at all. And I'm kind of upset about that, because it makes me think Demento's route's going to be really short, like we're going to have maybe 3 episodes of him at the end of Astrum's route or something like that. So, anyway, let's get started with Radius here, because he seems kind of like the stoic type to me in this game, and I'm very interested in the stoic types, as you know from Hakuoki, my readings of those, if you've listened to any of them. If you'd like to hear Hiroya's route, or a few of the other routes, they'll be on Rob's channel, Bromatic Gaming. Link will be in the description and in the cards, so please check out his channel for alternate readings on other routes. For now, though, let's get started with Radius. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. And, yeah, we'll be skipping stuff we've already been through, so our first option here is to choose the knife, which we have done before. And here we must run for our lives. And lastly, for the common route, play the harp. And this is what's going to put us on Radius's route. So we'll have new text here, since we haven't done this option before. I grab the harp with my left hand and touch the gear icon with my right. I don't want to run anymore. There have to be instructions here on how to fight as a minstrel. I glared at the menu. Menu, give me your secrets. Character, map, items, class skills. I touched class skills, and colorful text appeared in front of my eyes. Roar! Just 1 minute, Wolfman. Don't you come near me! I had no time to read the description. I hit the button at the very end. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Grr. It got slower. Mid-pounce, the monster's speed slowed to a crawl, as if fighting against a current of water. I looked at the description. TARDIS reduces enemy speed. However, depending on the user's level, the exact amount will vary. And I'm level 1. Oh, so that's what this skill is. For the first time in a while, I began to feel happy. Oh, don't count your chicks before they're hatched, girl. I should use this time to look. Oh! No, you shouldn't use this time to look. You should run, because it's only slowed. It can still go after you. Demento puts nearby enemies to sleep. However, its rate of success varies. Usually, that barely works on anything unless it's like super low intelligence like rats. Well, in other games. This looks useful too. Gah. Night-night. Yes, it's asleep. I should get as far away as possible. Sounds good to me. Leaving Minto Woods to Florth Grasslands. Huh. I think I'm far enough. I should be alright. I ran a lot, so I should check my location on the map. I think I ran a little too far north. But if I go back the way I came, what would I do if the same enemy attacked? I was able to put it to sleep earlier, but I couldn't have defeated it. Well, maybe if you tried, you could have. You never know. I looked in my bag again, but there was nothing else I could use for battle. I don't have a knife? Okay. Is this knife my only option? I'm too scared. Even with that enemy, I couldn't bring myself to strike it with a knife. Oh, come on, it's a video game! But Hiroya punched an enemy. I couldn't wrap my head around it back then. I just thought it was incredible. He tried so hard to protect me. As soon as the thought crossed my mind, I suddenly felt very lonely. I wonder where Hiroya is. He's safe, right? I want to find him quickly. Should I go back the way I came, or should I keep going? Oh, what's that voice? That was a voice? I heard wings flapping above me and saw that a big bird was circling. Is it a vulture? Do they sense my impending doom? Is that another monster? There's nowhere around me that I can hide. I'll go back into the forest. Well, I guess it's better than nothing. I tiptoed through the forest. Hiroya, where are you? I wanted to raise my voice, but I was worried another monster would appear. I'm so tired. My feet hurt. Huh? Did I fall? I tripped and fell into the bushes. Oh, I feel so graceful. My feet are numb. It hurts to stand. I want to just sit for a while. But if I do, there may be monsters who might attack me again. Isn't there a good hiding place you can find around here somewhere? If I get attacked now, which means the player will die too, so be careful. What's going to happen to me? What if I can't find Hiroya? Would I ever?
Roar!
Oh no! Is that another monster?
Rah!
I gotta run!
Huh.
And somebody to the rescue!
Raw!
Is that you, Radius? Did I just hear a person's voice?
Disappear! Grah!
Is someone battling beyond those bushes? Let's go peek. It's another monster!
Roar!
Aha! Ah, so beautiful.
Tch! There's so many, not good. I'll just wipe them all out.
Why is it not good if you have the capability of wiping them all out? What's the big deal? His sword is shining.
I have no time to deal with you guys. Scatter! Gah!
Wow! Wow about the killer or wow about him? I couldn't help but exclaim, and the man turned around looking my way.
A girl! Roar!
How many of them are there? Oh, he's back up. Same one.
Roar!
Another monster! I can't get over the paw movements of those bears. What's going on? What happened to me? It's hot. The core of my body, it feels hot. Why is it so hot? Wait, where is it coming from? My hands move tiredly, searching. It feels kind of slimy. Is that my blood? It's hot. Oh, I know. This is pain.
Why is a person here? Hey!
Someone's voice. Quest 2. Along Radius's route.
Hey, open your eyes.
Huh? What happened to me?
Damn it. We're not gonna make it.
Who is this person?
Hey, you. Can you hear me?
You happen to have a potion on you? I wanted to answer, but couldn't.
There should be a party invite panel in front of you.
I blinked hazily a few times and saw a panel. Radius has invited you to join a party. Accept?
Hurry up and press the OK button.
Press. So I should touch it. I tried to raise my arm, but it was surprisingly heavy.
Snap out of it. You'll die.
Die. If I die, I can't help Hiroya. With a shaking hand, I touched the button.
Alright, you sit still there. I'll finish this fast. Ha!
2 bears at once.
Gwah! Grrr!
Plop. He's strong. He defeated the enemies. And now I pass out. As soon as he's done, I'll ask him to save Hiroya, and...
Hey!
You have to live if you want to ask him.
Hold this tight.
Hold? Hold what? I realized I was holding something hard. It's shiny. What is this? And a hand. A strong hand was wrapped around mine. It somehow made me feel calm. This is so comfortable. I'm sleepy.
Don't close your eyes.
I gasped and opened my eyes. I saw someone who looked angry and pained. Why is he...
Just a little longer. Just hold it a little longer. Then you could...
What's the sound?
Damn it, hurry!
The shadow's edge actually heal people? Huh? Suddenly, I saw a familiar ceiling. This is... my brother's room. I stretched out my body and found my phone on top of the desk. I touched the power button, and it displayed an already opened message. Oh, right. I was playing with Hiroya. Accessing World V. It wasn't a dream. I rushed to call Hiroya's cell. He's not answering. I tried calling a few times, but it kept connecting to his voicemail. Hiroya! Why am I in the real world? Am I really in the real world? Oh, this is totally different from the other routes then. I thought he was just playing games. I didn't know he'd actually collapsed. We were able to find him in time because of you. Thank you. What did the doctor say? Something like idiopathic coma? It's been more common with kids lately. Supposedly, it's an illness where you suddenly collapse with no warning. An illness? But I don't think it was a dream. Hiroya and I were definitely in the game world. But Hiroya is still in the game, so maybe that's why he's unconscious. But I had no proof. And no one would believe me. You be careful too. Okay. And don't look too grave. I'll be sure to call you as soon as he's conscious again. You can go home for today. Alright, thank you.
Ma'am, may I have a word with you?
Yes, of course. Take care now. Hiroya, I hope he's alright. Why am I the only one safe? Was it because I left him behind back then? What should I do? What if he dies? You! Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I was thinking too.
Do you recognize me?
Hey, you're...
He suddenly grabbed my arms. Hey, I guess I don't recognize him.
There's... nothing.
What?
Oh,
Huh? This person. I feel like I've met him before. But where? Mr. Ijo? What are you doing here?
Oh, sorry. I just wanted some fresh air.
Please be sure to rest. Patients with idiopathic coma can lose consciousness twice or even 3 times a day. Idiopathic coma? So, is he also... So, if you let your guard down just because you're feeling better... Oh! Are you here to visit him, or... Oh, I'm here to visit
She's a personal friend of mine.
What?
She's come to pay me a visit. No need to worry.
Oh, as long as you're doing okay.
I apologize for the commotion. Let's go back to my room.
Ooh, going back to his room already. What?
Then leave after a little while.
What?
Did you not hear me? I told you to get out.
Why'd you bring me back here in the first place then? But you...
Don't make me repeat myself.
Fine then, goodbye.
Wait.
What is your problem, man? What's with the whole stay and go thing?
Who said you could go out now?
You told me to go out now.
That'd look suspicious. Wait it out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
To add, if you leave looking like that, it'll look like I did something to you.
Like what?
No, nothing.
What do I look like? So, why did you bring me here?
What? Do you not realize who I am?
So, I do know him from somewhere. Let's see. Where did we meet before? Oh, I guess it would be too much of a hit to his pride if I said, could you tell me your name? Where did we meet before?
You don't remember. Oh, I see.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
He took off his sunglasses. Did that really help? He did have stunning blue eyes. Oh! I guess it really did help. It made all the difference. Are you the guy from that time? His cool gaze seemed familiar. But he was totally different.
Hey you, can you hear me?
He seemed more desperate. He didn't want you to die.
Now you know, so quit talking about unnecessary things.
When was I talking about unnecessary things? You saved me in the forest, right? I'm sorry for the late thank you. My mind was so foggy, so I wasn't sure. I'm Kazuha Hanamiya.
You're a really slow woman, you know.
Where'd this come from?
Do you want me to shut your mouth?
I'm so confused. What is the deal, Radius? Do you have multiple personality disorder or what?
Don't talk about that place. I don't want to get sucked back in and die.
Die?
Don't tell me you don't know.
That place. You mean the game, right? He just said not to talk about it. I don't even know how to play it, so I don't know anything specific.
That explains your stats. Damn.
What did you mean by dying just now? I thought that was just a get...
Shut up! Never look for me again, eyesore.
Ah, Mr. Sundere. Eyesore? When I met him in World V, I did cause him a lot of trouble. In a world where we both could die, he had to take care of me, so that's why. My feelings were hurt, but it was only natural considering the circumstances. I'm really sorry. I was with a friend, but we got separated in the forest, so that's why things ended up the way they did. He's ignoring me. This is awkward. But he did save me, so I should at least say thank you. I apologize for causing you so much trouble. I'll try my best from now on. Thank you so much for saving me.
I guess he didn't reply.
I want to know more about World V, and I wanted to ask him about Hiroya. It seemed he didn't have a name tag. I couldn't even get his name. I probably won't ever see him again.
Still there. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll be leaving now.
It'll be at most half a day.
What?
Don't walk outside too much.
Half a day? What is he talking about? You could be a little less cryptic, Radius. He ended up not responding when I talked to him from behind the door. Don't walk outside too much, huh? The day was coming to an end, and people outside were walking in all directions. A girl waiting for someone, a happy family walking together. Oh, right, it's still the holiday. So much had happened, but it wasn't even a new day on the calendar. It feels like this world is different. I felt like I was left behind in a world where time stopped.
And welcome back! It's now time for Star Entertainment. Our featured person of the week.
Oh, it's probably him, isn't it? Yep, it's him. The huge screen on a nearby building played a television show. Oh, Radius looking all sexy.
One of the most popular up-and-comers of the year, Rei Aijo.
It's that guy. Oh, yeah.
Originally a model, he's spreading his beautiful wings and taking off into the music industry, a multi-talented idol. His third album releases next month.
An idol? Come to think of it, the nurse earlier was calling him Mr. Aijo. Wait, Rei Aijo? Isn't he... What? Don't stop in the middle of your thoughts, Kazuha.
Thank you very much.
I knew it. I guess I got a magazine. Is this a teen magazine? Prince Rei has a spread in this issue. Isn't he super cool? Rei Aijo. Ah, I see why you call him Prince Rei. You're right, he is cool. I did feel like I met him before, but I totally didn't notice who he was. That must be why he took me to his room earlier, to avoid other eyes. If people found out that a famous person was checked in, it would be chaotic. And he also rushed me out of his room, which didn't have a nameplate. It was all because he was an idol. But still, he noticed me and spoke to me. He could have ignored me. He covered for me when the nurse was suspicious. He said he knew me. He sounded cold, but... that's just the kind of person he is. An idol, huh? And a gamer at that, a gamer idol. I'm tired. The bed, it's so fluffy. I felt like I was just drifting away. My mother's cooking, a bath at home. Everything makes me so happy. Wandering around a dark forest felt like just a dream. But it wasn't a dream. I remembered Hiroya, who still hadn't woken up, and I felt my heart tighten. I couldn't bring myself to tell my parents. About Hiroya, about Shiki, about World V. Even if I told the truth, there was little chance anyone would believe me. What can I do now? Oh, I know. I got up and turned on my phone. I could do some research on the game. Yay! You're smart enough to think of that! Good idea! Arcadia, the new domestic MMORPG. Since its official release, it has maintained a high player count. Players select between the competing angel and demon factions. They battle for control over Arcadia, a vast land between heaven and hell. It is currently on its 3rd expansion. Challenge the Ark, a great dungeon that contains God's heritage, which will unveil the secret to Arcadia. Come to think of it, I remember something similar from that message. God's heritage awaits. Reach it and you'll be able to completely log out of World V. God's heritage. Arcadia's official website showcased the same familiar scenes as in the game. Each of these were in World V. There were maps, basic controls, and item descriptions. I've seen this screen before too. How to form a party. Select the player you wish to invite, and click Invite to Party. Yeah, she should be reading newbie guides right now. Newbie guides to the game. A confirmation message will be sent to the player's screen, and they can accept or decline your invitation. When I met Ray for the first time... Yep, he invited ya.
Hurry up and press the OK button.
He formed a party with me. But why? I guess he couldn't use his sword's power on you without forming a party? So much had happened, and my memories were all blurred together. All I remember was his expression as he looked down at me. His eyes looked so pained. No, he could have just been angry. I wish I was able to talk to him. I continued reading, but there was a lot of game-specific terminology. It became more and more difficult to understand. Like I said, beginner's guide. There's no mention of the Almighty. Every single MMORPG has like 50 million beginner's guides written by tons of other people. And any of them would be good for you starting out. There's no mention of the Almighty, and nothing on the Trinity of Swords, or even God's heritage. What's this? Suddenly I was engulfed in light. Am I the one that's glowing? This is the same as when I first got sucked into the game. Perhaps. Yep, that's right. Right back in. Just when I thought it was out, they pull me back in. This place. When I opened my eyes after a few seconds, the scenery had changed. World V, Arcadia, I've come back. I tried to stand up, but something heavy fell out of my hands. A sword? Oh, please don't tell me I have his sword.
Hold this tight.
Was this sword what he put in my hands? Why? I better give it back right away. Yeah, that's very important. Then again, having the Almighty have the Shadow's Edge might not be such a bad thing. I wonder where Ray went. Oh, back to his home point, wherever that would be. I was alone again, but this time it was bright outside. Just having sunlight puts me at ease. I was getting used to the controls, and reading the map seemed easier. I should try going back to where I left Hiroya. He might still be there. If I look for a while and still can't find him anywhere, I'll head into town. How do you even know where town is? The demons are in Twilight Capital. It said so on the Arcadia website. Ah, okay. So she did read further. If I go to town, I might see that guy. He said I was annoying, but I at least want to return his sword to him. Yes, that would be a good idea. I heard a sound from behind me. Did I imagine that? I stopped and listened carefully. I don't hear anything. I should hurry. Ah! I heard footsteps following me again. Something's following me. Could it be a monster? What should I do? I'm scared, but I'm more scared to stop.
Found you.
It's a person's voice. Please let it be... No! Oh, wrong person. Ah!
You don't have to run, you know.
Oh, now you show up. You couldn't show up when I was looking for you 2 hours into Astrom's route. No, you have to pop up in the very first episode of Radius's. Demento, when are you going to show up in your own route? When? Alright, sorry about that. I just needed to rant for a moment.
Look at your scared face.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a monster, so I got scared. He's worse than a monster.
That's messed up.
I'm really sorry. Thank goodness. A real person.
What are you doing here?
I got separated from my friend and trying to look for him.
Oh, a friend, huh?
Do you know a player named Hiroya?
Nope, never heard of him.
Oh.
Unlike the normal game, this area has some pretty crazy monsters. He could have died a long time ago.
Well, that's really encouraging. Thanks a lot. What?
Well, give it up. Forget that. Why don't you come with me? I'll take you somewhere more fun.
Like? I have a bad feeling about this guy. I took a step back, and he smirked.
Well, don't be so alarmed. I promise it'll be fun. I'm sure you'll like it, little almighty Amadeus.
He's after the Almighty.
Now, come.
Ah, he's got the wild eyes. Hey, let go!
Save some of that spunk for the orc.
No, let go of me! You're gonna take little level 1 me into the Ark?
Whoa,
The sword shone.
that was close.
Don't come near me.
Oh, interesting.
I said stay away.
Who would have thought there'd be 2 of the Trinity swords here?
Trinity of Swords. About World V, Trinity of Swords. To the Divine Blade of Light and the Infernal Shadow's Edge, we've added the final item, the Almighty Amadeus.
The Almighty holding the Shadow's Edge. Now that I did not expect.
The Shadow's Edge? This sword?
How did you entice that stubborn Radius?
I tempted him with my helplessness. Radius? Is he talking about Ray?
Well, who cares, right? Anyway, hand it over.
Hell no! No, I can't give it to him. Yeah, I think it did say the special swords are wieldable by any class, any level, right? Even little old me could probably do something with it. The sword lit up again.
Damn it, how annoying. What is up with this light? Stop right there.
Yay, you're back!
You're Radius. Angel PK, what are you doing here?
Oh, he's actually an angel? I thought he was a demon, like a winged demon with like bat-type wings instead of feathered wings. Huh, that's interesting. Did anybody else think he was a demon?
Right back at ya. Why are you acting all heroic trying to save this girl?
Radius? Our eyes met. Is it Ray? So his name is Radius in the game.
I just came back for the edge. I found it first.
Kazuha, quickly give it to him. Radius!
Hurry up and give me the edge.
Okay.
I'll turn you into a beehive, Radius. I'd like to see you try, lowlife.
Like when we first met in the forest. Yeah, I don't think Demento stands a chance here. A quiet blue-white light surrounded us.
Fine, then come at me for real. If I become scrap meat, you'll be one hell of a murderer, Radius. Damn it.
Yeah, so he really doesn't want to be a murderer. He was using the same skill that killed the monster. If this guy dies... During battles within Arcadia, If the character HP turns 0, the character's data will be lost, which means the player will die too, so be careful.
What's the matter, huh?
Okay, and we're actually going to have to continue this battle in the next episode. Sorry, it's kind of slightly cliffhanger-ish. Not really, because I mean, seriously. Demento can't possibly be a match for Radius with his, as one of the most elite players in the game with the actual Shadow's Edge and all. But yeah, apparently different routes have different mechanics to the game because we didn't go on a quest to get free time to get out of the game. We just, I don't know, for some reason we were out of the game for a couple hours and then we were just sucked back in. Really kind of interesting going through the different routes and see what the different rules are for different route. So, hope to see you in the next episode to find out more about what's going on, or perhaps in some of my other videos, and I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye bye everybody.